All right. So I have this Echo trimmer to work on. Now this one I had worked on before. I mentioned this in a previous video. Decided to make a separate video for this one so they won't be too long. But this was, or is, an Echo 200R. So it's a smaller with the bent shaft, you know, all that good stuff. But the problem with this one, you can see how the grommet there is trying to pop out of the gas tank. I had worked on this before, not too long ago at all, you know, 4 or 6 weeks ago, something like that, because it was leaking fuel, and I put that new grommet and I used one of the same fuel lines there. It keeps popping out, you know. So this is a batch that I had gotten in, and I'd use these on my own Echo, one of these, exact model, same model, same everything. And then I have another one, I forget what model it is, but that one I have replaced the fuel lines twice this year. I've only used it, you know, a handful of times, you know, 4 or 5 times this year. But these fuel lines are cracking. I mean, they're crap. Now this one, you know, I looked it up for sure, and specifically for this model, and that's what showed up. But obviously the grommet's too big. So I'm going to take this off, see if one of these will fit on it. If not, I'll be kind of pissed off, but we'll see if this grommet will fit on, and then hopefully these fuel lines will last a little while. If I have to service this one for this guy again, you know, I'm going to be pretty pissed off, because, you know, I'm not going to charge him for this. I'd worked on it and thought it was fixed, and it wasn't. So I'm going to do this free of charge for him, and I'll do the same with this. If these fail on me, what can I do? I'm going to have to replace it at my cost, which is no big deal. This guy, he's a great guy. I want to make him happy. So let's see. Let me drain the gas out of there. We'll take the gas tank off, unhook the fuel lines, and see if one of these new grommet assemblies will fit in the tank. Alright, so I got the gas out of it. And there's the fuel lines. This one's already stiffened up. Look at that. I'm poking it in and out. Okay, well, let's take all this crap off. And I just have to remember which fuel line goes to where. So this back one goes to the filter. There's the return, and then of course the airflow. So shouldn't be hard to remember. Let me get some tools and I'll take this tank off. Alright, so there's the tank. You can see it was just the 2 screws here. And these were actually screws, a Phillips, or you can use a flathead. On other models they are Torx head screws, but with this, just regular flathead or Phillips. Almost tried to strip. Use that screwdriver. These are yeah, you can see it's busting up down here. These are the Harbor Freight snap-on lookalikes. It almost feels like it was hollow there. It just busted up. Not gonna last long, right? So I need to start rating some of my tools. How would I rate it? Kind of like if it's all right or not all right. But I guess I can go 1 to 5 all rights. If it's all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, or up to 5 all rights for really good stuff. But this one I'll give 2 all rights, just because it's doing the job, but not great. Maybe 2.5 all rights. Just the handle is not that great material. Seems like it cracked really easy. Let's concentrate on this. Look at that. That sucker was splitting up already. I hope this one will fit in. It does look like it will. So This and the ones I've had that just got real brittle, I give a half alright, just because it lasted a few months. I mean, but they're crap. And we'll see how this one fits. Alright, so let's see if this will fit in here. It's going in a lot easier. I'll mash it in there, just be sure not to puncture it with your screwdriver and cause a hole. Twist it around, make sure it's seated properly. There we go. Alright, that one fit nicely. So this one has the filter, this one is the return. And let's put it all back together. And so far I'm going to give it 3 alrights because it fit. It's just I have a bad experience leading up to this. These fuel hoses were cracked within a few months on mine, and kind of pissed me off. So let's get this back into place. And I think before I tighten this one down, I'm going to go ahead and connect the fuel lines. A little easier access, you know. Let's see, that one goes into this one. Can you see? Can't see what I'm doing, can you? This one's the return. Then there's the air bubble, whatever you want to call it, the air filter. Alright, there she blows. There we go. Grommet fit much nicer. Now we'll see how long these freaking fuel lines last. Let me put some gas in it and we'll try to crank it up. Alright, let me point you in the right direction here. Can you see that? Oh, there's a lot of shadows. And I see zero leakage coming out of there. Well, good deal. Alright, well that was an easy fix. Just make sure where you get your the Echo fuel line assemblies. And if I can find out where I got these other ones from, I'm sure I have a receipt or something. It was probably off of eBay or Amazon or something. I'll point it towards you onto what not to buy, right? And we'll go from there. I'll do some more testing for sure. I mean, if this gets hard and cracked up, I mean, it might be from the same batch. I just can't remember. And I know I had to replace my own, but if they crack up, you know, I'm not going to use them. I'm not going to recommend them. I'm not going to use them on my customer stuff. I'm not going to use them on my stuff. You know, it's a waste of money. So, but I'll find out where I got my good ones at, and we'll go from there. But so that's it. It's a quick video, and thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe and watch for my next video. Is that what you're looking for? You ready? Ready?